Good to go.
All right. So we're here. We're back again. We've been a little inconsistent though.
We haven't been inconsistent. I was out of town all last week. That's not inconsistent, sir. It's called working.
And you almost forgot about today. He almost forgot about today.
Got a lot going on.
I called him outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you?
Got a lot going on. I asked you last night what did
I say?
He said 12.
12 noon.
Got to work this morning.
And I got in an accident last night.
That wasn't a fucking accident. Somebody bumped into your car, bro. That was not an accident.
They fucked the back of the car up.
They bumped into your car. It's a small dent that can be easily.
I love when motherfuckers get in an accident. I always some nigga talking about you can buff it out.
Man, no, I didn't say you could buff it out. But it isn't nearly as dramatic as you painted the picture. I'm thinking like, oh my God. Dramatic. When you described it, I'm thinking like, oh my God, how did you survive?
No.
Then I went outside and looked at it. I'm like, dude, somebody just backed into your car.
It's a buckle in there, and if it rains, I will get water in the trunk compartment. And it's a Tesla, so where will that water go? Down on my induction motor, which should fry the guts.
Get that flex in there.
It's not a flex.
Get a little flex.
I got an older model Tesla. It's no big deal.
It's old.
And I just got my shit washed.
Yeah, and you never washed that dirty ass car.
No.
You're the only black man I know that don't wash your car, man.
I hadn't had time to go to the car wash. I typically go to the car wash.
You got nothing but time. No,
I don't.
Of all the people I know, you got
yourself?
more time by hand?
Yeah.
Maybe once a month.
You take it to the car wash?
Yeah, I just run through the car wash. I run through the little $10 jump.
I go to the car wash.
Yeah, I run through the $10 jump. See, you go to the hand wash and all.
Well, no, they wax it and shit.
I gotta
get my shit pretty. I can't.
I got speed wax I use at home. I got like a special cloth and shit, and it takes me. I do it quick. Bam, bam, bam.
Do you have a sprayer?
Nah, dude, it ain't that serious for me.
Oh well.
I spray the shit with my hand. I wipe the shit down, then shine it. I keep it going. I keep it moving. I got a lot of shit going on.
Well, cool.
I got a lot of people. I got a lot of adults. See, you got
one child,
a wife, and one child.
Yeah.
I got literally 5, 6 adults that constantly need some form of attention from me. I got a wife. I got 3 daughters, 2 sons. So I got people that constantly need some kind of attention.
Yeah.
Don't even count grand. I got grands.
How many grands you got?
I got 3 grandkids. I got a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Obviously, 2-year-old is not a factor. He don't need nothing. Well, he don't call me for shit. But the other ones, everybody's calling.
Wait, how old is your oldest grandbaby?
13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm OG, man.
And I got just one baby, or one 7-year-old.
So you have no people with one child or people with no kids have no concept of how calm and peaceful your life is. Because
what about people with 2? They got a calm, peaceful life?
Compared to mine, yeah. Because if you want to get him deeper into it, I got all these adults that are constantly moving around. Everybody got their own cars. Everybody got their own thing. So one is on her way to work. One is on her way to her boyfriend's house. One is on her way to the gym.
So from what you're saying, Nick Cannon is fucked.
Oh yeah, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how you do it. And all mine are in my house. So I got to worry about the safety. I got to call. Hey, where you at? Hey, call me when you get to work. Hey, text me when you go to where you're going. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so, saying all that to say, the fact that I forgot we were doing the podcast today,
that shit
completely understandable.
I want to say this, that it pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Oh, it's completely understandable. I get that. I get that.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of 2 Virgos and a Mic. I'm LaVar Walker, and this is
K Douglas, a.k.a. Special K Comedian.
I checked out a couple of... I didn't watch the whole, because I was out doing the show last night, but I got home after my slight car accident. I got home and checked out a little bit of the Golden Globes.
Something I have no interest in.
I don't think anybody had interest in it. But
I noticed the older
horrible.
I get, the less I care about any type of award show. Like, I don't even care about TV at this point.
You know what's interesting?
I just don't care. I don't
from
ever think about it.
From what I saw, it's over for Hollywood. It's literally done. I think Hollywood is done, bro. Like
Hollywood is like the aging starlets that are trying desperately to hold on to their youth. Like you see somebody like some of them older Hollywood actresses, somebody like what's the one that's married to Michael Douglas? Like Charlize Theron, like people like that. The other one who's married to Michael Douglas, the chick from Sharon Stone, like these aging Hollywood people that are desperately trying to hold on to some semblance of when they were the hot, sexy, and it's just sad to watch. You see them, you can see they had their shit pulled, and they trying to hold on. That's Hollywood in general. Like TV, nobody gives a fuck about these TV shows. Like when's the last time you sat down and watched an hour-long TV show on network
I know, like
TV? Nobody gives a fuck.
My fucking attention span is so fucked up. I got like the attention span of a fly.
But everybody does because these
And TikTok.
nobody has an attention span longer than
TikTok's so fucking addictive.
yeah. I will watch TikTok till 3 a.m. on a work night. Like I would just stay up for 2.5, 3 hours just TikToking, just scrolling, watching shit.
I mean, I stayed away from it as long as I could, but then my wife got into it, and she texts me TikToks
Yeah,
8 times a day. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. And it's almost like the TikTok is damn near the TV because you want to laugh together. Hey, come, let me show you this. And you get a laugh, and you just go on, and you just stay in this fucking hole. But
it's just the nature of it's where the culture is now. You know, culturally, we're not there anymore. Where we're not like if I get in a car, like I noticed my patience is so fucked up. Last week I was in Dallas. I got a rental car. They gave me a Toyota. I had I think I ordered a Mustang or something. They gave me a little Toyota Corolla, right? That's all I didn't give a shit. I get in the car. It had a key to start the car. I was pissed because if I don't have a push start, then I feel like, fuck, man, now I got to take a 1.5 seconds to stick this key in and turn it. You know, because mentally, that's what we don't have time for nothing. I don't have time to turn the key no more. Because I want to get in the car, push the button, and go. You're even faster than that because you're in a Tesla. So you get in the car and just press the gas and go.
Yeah, you
press the pedal and just go. You know?
Yeah.
So we're being conditioned that anything that takes time is a waste of time.
Yeah, because your time is the most...
Anything that takes time is a waste of time.
Yeah, your time is your most important asset because we all gonna die.
Dude, I will be standing in front of the microwave. I'm heating up some oatmeal. It's 25 seconds. I'm sitting there like, fuck.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, it's down there. I'm like,
well, I don't.
Damn, 12 seconds? Like, really? I got 12 more seconds to fucking wait? Like, my patience is that bad.
Yeah,
it's gone.
I'm not that
I got
impatient.
no patience.
I'm not that impatient.
Yeah, it's bad, you know? And some stuff happened in the news this week that really gave us some good conversation. You know what? Pause. More importantly than that, let me push that to the back end. I'm having a conversation right now with my wife and with 2 of my kids that are in college, right? Mm-hmm. And me and my son had this conversation in the car last night. I'm talking to him about college and about, well, my oldest daughter and my wife they started a conversation earlier yesterday. And it almost devolved into an argument. But I was there to kind of referee the thing, so I was able to kind of pull my wife off of her. The whole idea, and I think me and you have had this conversation before, the whole idea, we were talking about student loan debt. Yeah. Okay? And how it all ties into, that's the one thing, because my daughter's in the process of, doing some things with her credit and stuff like that. And her and my wife both have student loan debt. And I was saying how, that's the one thing that is untouchable when it comes to any type of debt elimination service or debt elimination. Is not, you can't file bank, like you can't do nothing to get rid of student loan debt because they're tied in. The government found out in the late 70s, early 80s that was a great way to make a whole lot of money, was to saddle people with all this fucking student debt, right?
No. I can tell you what happened.
What was it?
This is when the government oversteps its boundaries. Student loan issue is a prime example of failing liberal policies. Okay. So
we
when
got to get into the liberal shit again?
Yes. So initially, before student loans,
I'm not going to let you go too far down this
before
rabbit
student
hole.
loans, it costs people,
Right.
I mean, to go to college, you're talking $2,000, $3,000.
right.
But somebody said somebody didn't have the $2,000 or the $1,500, and we need to make it so everybody.
I don't think that's a liberal thing. No, that's not a liberal thing.
Hold on.
That's not a liberal thing.
Hold on. And the government said we need to make it so everybody across the board can go to school, and we're gonna back those tuitions. Okay, so if anybody gets so it started out, I could have went to college for the $1,500, and the government would back the $1,500.
Right.
The school said, interesting. More people are coming. Let's increase the fucking tuition because the government is going to pay us whatever. So now you have these insane fucking amounts of money. You got these fucking professors and shit that sit on these boards. They don't do shit. They're making $500,000 a year.
Right.
A lot of these camps, it's just fucking
But it's not a liberal
ridiculous.
thing. That's a capitalism gone crazy thing. That's a
From the
capitalism
side
thing.
of the school
It's a
because the
capital-
government
yeah. But
stepped in. They overstepped
It's an unbridled
instead of just
capitalism thing.
letting capitalism play out.
All right,
If
capitalism.
the government would have said we're not backing any loans, none of that shit, you could even have more colleges, more universities come in, and then you have a perfect price point with competition and capitalism.
Okay, I don't want to get too far away from the point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is: are we at a point now? And here was my argument. What is the value of a college education if all it does is put you in debt and you don't recoup? If you, go to a university, spend, let's just keep it modest, $30,000 to get a business degree. Mm-hmm. A business degree in 2023 might as well be wrapped in thin paper with Charmin written across it because there's no value to that shit. You can pull a piece of paper off that printer right there and it's got as much value as a business degree from, any state university in America.
And look at
that's what so many people are doing. And my thing to my kids was the more valuable thing you could do at this early stage in your life is fucking learn how to do something. Cultivate it, whether it's a talent, whether it's a God-given talent, whether it's a gift, or whether it's a skill set you have. Learn how to fucking do something. I'm talking about from mixing drinks to doing hair to doing makeup to building, welding, or whatever you can do it. Because my son's at a crossroads right now because he has a realistic opportunity to break into the world of acting and print modeling. Mm-hmm. Right? He has a very realistic opportunity of doing it. He's working on a project right now. And I said, okay, right now you're in school for an unspecified reason. You're there because you're supposed to be there because that's the mentality that a lot of us have. You get out of high school, you go to college, and you're going to be successful. The reality of that shit is that ain't how it works for most black kids that I know that are in their young 20s. It might have worked like that in 1978.
I mean, it works if you go into probably a specialized
field.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the whole point I was trying to make. I said, if you're not in a specialized field, you're wasting 4 years of your fucking life. And my wife thinks I'm kind of cynical and kind of, negative. That's not a popular opinion to have. I said that on the radio one time and I caught all kind of shit. Yeah. Just because you didn't go to college, you're trying to uninspire these young black people no, I'm trying to get them to get out of this hustle. Stop being hustled. Learn, because if you don't know how to do anything, people pay you for what you know how to do. They don't pay you for what you know, for what knowledge you have, what information you have. Really, to me, once you get past the 7th grade, you ain't really learning shit. Nigga, high school is a place for kids to go to get out of their parents' hair for a few hours and socialize and play sports. You don't learn shit in high school. LaVar, what high school teaches real economics? What high school teaches about credit and about home buying and about insurance,
I mean,
about the difference between term and whole. Like, what about investing? What school teaches you anything that you're gonna really need in this world? I don't know how. I don't need to know how to divide 3/4 by 2/3.
I mean, when you look at the fact that, I mean, even when you talk about the business school, you got a motherfucker teaching you about business that don't own no fucking business. You just got this teacher getting a fucking check that's never took any risk or never put any skin in the game, and you just sitting there being talked to. It's fucking stupid.
So are we at a point, and you're a college educated, guy? I'm not. But like I told my son, I said, you can educate yourself without going to college. Because at this stage in where we are in civilization, dude, you can learn so much shit on your own. Because education is all about giving yourself knowledge. And if you read, if you research, you could do independent research. You can read a lot of different things. You can take a lot of different course materials and basically learn a lot of things on your own. Yeah. I just don't want to see so many young people believing this fucking fallacy that you gonna go to college and come out and somehow just be successful. No, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit you could do. You could be a realtor. You go into HVAC. You could be an electrician. You could be a fucking builder.
My homeboy went to law school. Couldn't pass the bar. Tried 4 times, I think. Couldn't pass the bar.
What law school did you go to?
Don't make me lie. I don't know. It's not important.
Was it martial law, like one of them?
No. He went to a real fucking, like, a real accredited, like a real.
Because didn't they have martial law school? Wasn't that like?
No. He went to a real fucking university law school, but he just can't pass the fucking bar. But ask me how much he made last year.
How much?
Close to $750,000 because he got the degree. He just didn't pass the bar. So I don't know.
Like, does he still do something in law? He got his own
business? Yes, he still works in law. He works with a law firm, but he's not a lawyer. But he does a lot of referral business. He hooks this person up with that person. He got his
own business.
All that kind of shit. I mean, basically.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's it.
But he's like, I don't need to be a fucking. He said, I realize I don't need to be a fucking lawyer because of the relationships I built in the process of going through to get the paper. He said, and the person that I was working under as my mentor, his business is so, because he's working with one of the biggest like PI attorneys in the country. And he's like, dude, the relationships I made, and now basically all I do is connect person A with person B, person A with person B. I get a percentage of this, I get a percentage of that, and I live a fantastic life. And that's just another way of looking at how, dude, I know people who are barbers that are in the top 10% of earners. I know people who own landscaping businesses. I got another friend. He has a home improvement company. He's done everything from sold cars. That's the other thing. He has a home improvement company. Made over $500,000 last year. He don't have no specialized skill. Now he did go to college. But he ain't doing none of the shit that he learned in college in his real life.
At this point, if you're not specializing in college, it's just a social club you joining.
You go in the party, drink, smoke, fuck.
Yeah. It's a big $250,000 social club, and I don't know. I only went to school to make money though. That's the only thing I can say when I was 16.
And even now, you're not doing what you went to school to do.
No, I'm out here telling jokes.
Because you're pursuing, but you were able to take your passion and turn it into a realistic income.
Yeah.
Because the thing I'm trying to teach my kids, and you got about 7-8 years before you have to start having these conversations. Prince is 7, right?
Yeah.
So so 16. All right. So I say there's nothing wrong with chasing your passion.
No.
If you have a gift, if you have a talent, at 18, 19, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, hey, put that off, get this paper, because you'll always have this. What every black parent believes this. You need to get that education because you're going to always have that to fall back on.
Well, I think for me, though, my parents I went into pharmacy just because, shit, I just wanted to get me a job making some fucking money. It wasn't. I wasn't pushed into it. They didn't push me into anything.
But do you know? But you know, a lot of people whose parents had that mentality, especially parents of the '80s, parents who were parents in the '70s and the '80s, who had kids. The mentality was, you need to. Okay, so you want to go be an actor. Okay, so you want to be a musician. Oh, you want to be a comedian. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, baby. But get this paper because this paper gonna be something that you can always fall back on. Fall back on it to do what? Motherfucker work at Foot Locker?
With this digital world we live in now, you can shit.
You create your own. You create your own reality. If you like
to plant flowers, goddamn it, you could be the biggest flower planter and make millions.
I think that's where I think I'm giving good guidance because I'm telling my kids, look, if you don't pursue it now, don't wait until you're 30 to decide to pursue your passion. Do it now while you got nothing holding you back. You have no kids. You have no responsibilities. You have no restrictions on of movement. You can come and go as you please. If you need to go to New York for 6 months, if you need to go to LA for a year, if you need to go to wherever the fuck you need to go, you got the freedom to do it.
I know for me, dude.
If for me, college will always be there. You can always go back to school.
Yeah, I know for me, I just dealt in fear. Like, even though I was having success in comedy while simultaneously working as a pharmacist, having great success, but I was just in fear of not getting a 2-week check for whatever fucking reason. Like,
dude, I know the feeling. I
was
get
tethered
a 2-week check
down
right
to
now.
that shit.
I get a 2-week check right now, and I think that if I were in a different situation, let's say if I had 2 kids, or if I had, but
what do you think would happen if you quit the radio tomorrow?
Oh, dude, I got too many people in my pocket. I got a reason to be fearful because I'm the sole breadwinner in my house.
What if you quit tomorrow and you just took all that fear and turned it into effort and applied a bunch of effort to what you really want to do? That's what I'm doing. Shit. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
All right, let's put it this way:
you lose everything.
No,
you end up under the bridge.
No,
that's what I used to think. Like, I was like, man, I quit, I'm gonna end up under 85 or something. That was always in my mind. Like, I'm gonna be a homeless motherfucker with a dog, and people laughing at me. Like, I guess that's some Virgo shit.
But yeah, I mean, that's partially it. But like I said, with me, it's because I am the sole breadwinner. I got a stay-at-home wife. I got kids. Like, everything comes back to me. And if I drop the ball, if I have a bad month, if God forbid, if I have a bad year, shit gonna be ugly. So I gotta be like, my cushion has to be at a certain.
Don't it go up and down? Hasn't it always gone up and down your whole life? You've never had a job.
Yeah, but this past couple years has been different.
It's been stable.
It's been stable because my income increased contractually to the point where, okay, if nothing else is going on, I'm still gonna be straight.
Yeah.
If I don't get a gig, if I don't get $8 off of no side hustle, I'm still good. Everything gonna be paid, and I still got something left over. Yeah. But that's only for the last like 3 years or so.
Well, how did you make it before them 3 years?
I don't know. I by the grace of God, man. I mean, I've always managed to keep it together.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to jump. See, a lot of y'all sitting out there and y'all ain't jumping.
Yeah.
See, God gonna make a way.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna do it for you.
Steve, he is. And I had watched that jump video. Video.
That's the only way.
And but honestly, and I hate to, like, this year, I really said to myself, and I hate to be that one of them this year people, but I said, if I'm ever going to jump, it would be this year.
You know what happened to me, though?
If I'm ever going to jump, it would be this year.
I think what happened to me was that my regret grew way bigger than my fears. So at the end of the day, nigga, if I am gonna be under 85,
but you had to deal with some shit.
Want to know.
But you was dealing with some shit that you really hated. Like, you really had gotten to the point where you just hated
my chest was
looking at them people,
that motherfucker,
and listening to them people coming in there with them dumbass requests, and you had to ring up shit.
Especially when a motherfucker recognized you back there, the nigga want to take a pic.
Oh man, ain't you the Man, you the comedian dude, man. I seen you on the motherfucking thing,
for
bro.
motherfuckers to see you on TV, then see you like
Working
at the register.
And you can see the
Hey,
disappointment in their eyes. You can see the disappointment in their eyes.
This nigga wasn't disappointed.
God damn.
He wasn't disappointed. He bought his family back to take pictures. He said, "I'm gonna be right back." He had them all.
How many
there.
people did he have?
5.
God damn.
We all took a pic. And I looked stupid as
God
fuck.
damn.
My lab coat was dusty and shit. I'm looking crazy. I ain't got no hat on.
Got a bitch over there waiting for some extra
Oh,
strength. Fucking.
God. Yeah, could you hurry it up?
I need my.
I'm taking a picture, bitch. Wait. I've been here. Hurry up.
See, and I think that's what makes it easier for me because I was doing landscaping work for the year before I started in the radio.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
How did you like that?
I was on a landscaping truck. I hated that shit. I was working for my wife's cousin. I was doing comedy, but I didn't have enough.
It was hot. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah, I was doing landscaping in the summertime. I was on the truck with me and a bunch of Mexican dudes, and we was out there planting beds and putting out pine straw.
How many hours would you work?
Shit, about 9, 10.
Well, I guess I could be happy to at least be in air conditioning.
It was hot as fuck, and So coming in the red, like my job.
Let me ask you this: how mad would you come in the house after working all goddamn day and to eat?
It was tough. I was just.
I
Tired.
know you didn't want to hear nothing. I know you walked in that house like, listen, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shit. I'm going to lay down.
It let me understand. It helped me to realize what I didn't want to do. Like my son, I got him work. He's working at. I don't say I got him, but he's working at a car wash, and. He's mainly he's like the face, like when you first pull up, he's the dude that talk to you and put your shit in the thing and tell you about getting the membership and all that because he got the gift, So he that dude, but sometimes he have to go over there and be the dude that when you pull in, he got to have that motherfucking brush, got to hit your windshield and do that. But I wanted him to have that experience at 18. I wanted him to know what it feel like to work in heat and rain and cold, coming home tired, wet. Gotta take a shower.
Is this his first job?
Yeah.
But
I wanted him to have that experience.
You know how old I was when I first started working?
And
I was 14.
Yeah, I was too. I was 15 when I started working at Arby's.
I worked at a fucking black-owned grocery store, boy.
Yeah. No, I worked at Arby's. That shit was maybe the best time of my life.
Bro, that motherfucker used to have me jumping up and down in the dumpster, dog, to pack down
pack
the
that
trash.
shit down? Oh, yeah, I had to do that shit.
I had to jump up and down in a fucking dumpster. Me and my friend.
But that shit
jumping
was
up
fun,
and down.
That
Bro,
shit
ain't nothing fun about it.
When I used to
when
work
I
at
thought
Kroger,
about that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? This is and he would stand out there, the owner. Good job, guys.
that shit's fun
Good
when you're
job.
15, man.
All that is the most
crunching them boxes
disgusting
down?
shit. I'm in a dumpster. In a fucking dumpster, bro. That's some humbling.
Worse things.
Bro, when I tell you that's some humbling shit. But I learned immediately from that, working with them grown ass niggas, that was all they had.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! I was so happy to be. I was like, I ain't gonna beat you, nigga.
When I worked on the stock crew at the grocery store, and the man who was training me, name was James. I'll never forget James. He was a Kroger superstar. This motherfucker had been there for 31 years. He said, hey man, now if you get down this system and you learn it good, shit, about 20 years you could be one man. I make damn near $23 an hour.
Oh God!
I make $23 an hour.
Oh my God!
Work many hours I want.
Bruh.
I work many hours I want.
Hey,
They don't
bro.
never cut my hour. I work many. Now all these other guys, he might get 32, he might get 36. I get 40 every week. And if I want overtime, I get overtime. Criminal time. I'm making damn near $40 an hour. I work Saturday and Sunday. 10 hours a day. I'm bringing home 600.
I work with them niggas too, man.
I mean, I was like, dude, if I'm where you are in 20 years, and I'm not shitting on nobody who work at Kroger. Let me make that clear. But goddamn it, I'm just saying, it was not my dream.
Nah, my
He
son,
stacked
my
the
son,
fuck out of them shelves, though.
His ass gonna get him a job, dog. I had to used to face. I worked at the grocery store. I had to face the aisle.
Oh yeah,
You have to bring the cans.
You gotta pull that
It
shit
has
up to the
look-
front.
It has
That
to
shit
look
gotta be lined
perfect
up.
and
The
shit.
labels gotta be facing front. And that motherfucker James, I bet if I go by that Kroger right now, he's still working. But he had a goddamn.
Did he ever make store manager?
He was never gonna be a manager. He was gonna always be on that back dock, driving that motherfucking forklift, pulling them pallets out. He loved that. But I kind of envy people like that too. In this sense, I kind of envy people like that because to see somebody so fucking happy in that position, you got to admire that shit.
Yeah.
Because he represents a successful blue collar worker.
Yeah.
You know, and the man, he made a good living. Obviously, he probably had a decent house, decent car, some money in the bank, take care of his family. You gotta kind of respect that because that motherfucker, he was an all pro at that shit. He was the best at what he did. I mean, and I gotta respect that.
I mean, I literally tried to put myself into that. Like, I was always programmed to just get a good job, get you some bennies. Like, I really tried to be that guy, but that's just not who I am.
I saw that when I was in the military. Like, I knew guys in the military. I got people I know in the military, been in the military 30 years.
That's good shit.
Years. Dude, I barely made it through 4. I was about to lose, like that structure. I don't operate well in structure. Like, I don't operate well in structure. I wasn't good at school. I wouldn't have been good in any kind of job. Like, when I was in the military, I was still living like I wasn't in the military. The fact that I got out of there without getting the dishonorable discharge is only by the grace of God, because I was doing all kind of shit.
Bro, I was forcing myself in a square. I was a circle, forcing my fucking self in a square. I was shoving myself in that motherfucker every day for 20 years. Like, bruh, just self-doubt.
So what would you do if you had to go back to work? Like, if you had to... all the entertainment shit was taken away and you had to go back to work now. Would it fuck with you?
Yeah. But I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do.
You'll start looking old and shit.
I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of my family. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. If I gotta go back, I will. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to disrespect hardworking
and that's what I didn't want to come off sounding like.
Dog,
as I was talking, I feel like I came
job,
off sounding like
you
that.
know, to have a job is respectful. That's merit.
But to be a creative, it's difficult to put yourself in that position because
you daydreaming a lot and shit, and
it's hard for you to
focus, bro.
It's hard for you to focus. Like I said, I admire anybody that goes in and punches that clock.
Man, you get up and
does their shit. And dude, if that makes you, I should look at some people that.
And that was interesting you brought that up because that is true. Because I mean, how cool is that? If you love that shit, life is relatively laid out.
Yeah, you ain't pressed.
You not pressed.
You ain't got to have social media. You don't give a fuck about followers. None of that shit.
You got your check coming.
You got your check coming. You have that security, and you have you can take pride. Like the thing about James, he was so proud, and it's taken me and it's been over 30 years now. But looking back at it, I'm like, damn. That dude really was living his fucking dream.
Yeah, man.
He was living his fucking dream.
Right on.
He started working there when he was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at that point he was probably in his 40s. And he was like, dude, I'm at the top of the chain in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I'm at the top of the, I'm not a manager, but he ain't want to be no manager. Everybody ain't management material. Just like everybody ain't business owner. People say, oh, you need to go out and own your own business. Motherfucker, everybody ain't built to own a business.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Everybody is not an entrepreneur. Dude, I'm not a good business person. Right. Because I'm not good with details. I'm not good with paperwork. I'm not good with keeping up with none of that kind of shit.
I think for me, I have to force myself into the business realm because to be able to do this stand-up, I think you need to be a better business person than actual talent.
Yeah.
So
are you good with? Well, you probably see, but you good with numbers and shit. So like, do you pay all y'all? Do you pay all the bills around your house?
I pay everything.
Manage? No, I mean you provide the fund. But I'm saying, do you sit down?
Yeah, I have to do the taxes, do all that shit. Yeah.
Wow. See, if I had to do that,
dude,
we'd be fucked.
Sometimes, man, it's a lot. You feel me? But I just do what I got to do because I know where I want to go with my career, and I know how important. I understand show business. That business word is the biggest part. There's no show without the fucking business. Like I've realized that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to work every day to try to be a better businessman, and branding myself, getting my name out because I know the potential of this shit, man. I done seen it. I seen it.
And let me ask you about something that we talked about yesterday. in the news. This 6-year-old kid that shot his teacher in Virginia.
Yeah. Who do we blame? The guns?
That situation right there. Because it sparked a little conversation. And the conversation was that what 6-year-old is that out of control? Because apparently the kid shot the teacher. Like, it wasn't an accidental, oh, I took the gun out. No, he's like, bitch, bam, shot the teacher, right? Then when the authorities or whoever got there to apprehend him, you know, he wanted that smoke. He was putting up a fight. Like,
oh yeah, so we gotta lock mama and daddy up. They got to go to jail.
Yeah, because they got a law. The law there said that a kid under 7 can't be detained in a facility because they're considered not mentally capable of understanding what they did. Dude, I have been around at least one 6-year-old in my life that I could see doing that. Like, back when I was in the street, there was a girl that used to be on the trap that we used to be on, and she had a son that was 5 or 6. His specialty was cussing motherfuckers out. He knew how to bag dope. Mm-hmm. He knew how to count money. Like, he basically he was a trapper at 6. He looked like a grown man.
Yeah.
Was ugly as hell. Had a bald head, a naturally bald head at 6. Cussing people out, fighting, all this kind of shit. At 6. So when you got a 6-year-old, like, what do you do with a 6-year-old that's in that situation?
This is not what do you do? It's
you. And it was questioning whether or not charges should be put against the mom.
Parents.
That mama got to go to jail, bro. That mama got to go to jail.
You got to take her down. A lot of people want to point to the gun issue in America, and it goes back to me saying guns don't kill people. People fucking kill people. To say the gun issue is a problem is bullshit.
In this case, the gun issue is not the problem. In this case, it's the parental issue.
Guns have never been the problem.
Guns, access to guns is a problem.
No, it's not.
It's a problem.
No, it's not.
It's a problem.
No, it's not.
When you let anybody and everybody see, I'm not about
anybody
to get into an hour-long
anybody and everybody can have a hammer.
Yeah,
they can have nails, a bat, a golf club.
You can't do Columbine with a golf club. You can't do Sandy Hook with a golf club. You can't do Uvalde with a fucking hammer.
That's why everybody should have guns.
No, and everybody, dude, they had 100 cops there that didn't do none of that. What the fuck was they gonna do?
Teachers.
They had cops at the school in Florida. They had cops there.
I think all teachers should be armed.
They had cops there.
I think your teachers need to be armed. I think everybody need to be armed.
See, this that Republican bullshit coming out of you.
You
sound insane.
No.
Everybody needs to have a gun. You sound like
it's so funny to me. Like
you sound insane.
This whole thing about guns, right? For me, it's like
I'm not gonna get into this shit.
When people say this shit about guns,
I'm not getting into this.
It's almost like saying, like, I left my hammer outside, and when I walked outside, a house was built. Like,
not going down this rabbit hole.
It's a tool for protection.
Not going down.
And I mean, you could do some shit.
We understand that.
What happened with the boy bring a hammer from home and hit the teacher in the fucking head?
Okay, I'd rather get hit with a hammer than hit with a fucking gun than hit with a bullet.
You could be concussed and killed with a hammer or a knife. They don't have guns in the UK, but have you looked at the stabbings?
You might as well say you could also harness lightning in a rubber-coated can and throw that shit at somebody and kill them. That's about as much sense as what you just said makes.
You could kill a motherfucker with a hammer.
How come in the entire civilized world, the United States is the only country that has the amount of gun murders, gun deaths? We have more gun deaths in this country in a month than the next 10 civilized countries combined in a year.
And the UK has more stabbing deaths in the world than any civilized country.
It doesn't take away the fact that we have more gun deaths.
Right.
But the stabbing deaths don't equate to the gun deaths. But if you take away
the guns, you're going to have stabbing deaths.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, okay, maybe you will, but you're not going to have
Or you might have niggas killing you.
You can't dude.
What about...
Listen.
What about a bow and arrow?
I'm not against people having guns. Let's get this clear. I'm not against guns. I'm not against people having guns. I'm against people having access to as many and any kind of gun that you could possibly imagine. I don't have a problem with you having a handgun or a shotgun, okay? I don't have a problem with that. So why do you need 30 of them? Why do you need an AR-15 for home protection? Why? Why?
Statistically,
why?
one of the number one causes of homicide are car accidents. Why do you need a car?
No, dude.
Why should we be
these
driving?
are red. That's called red herring arguments, where you take.
I mean, but
where
why?
you take one thing, you try to replace it with something else to deflect from the actual question being asked. Why do you need a arsenal of weaponry to protect yourself and your family?
Why do you need 10 pair of shoes?
What that
Why do
red
you
herring?
Need, why do you
red
need
herring?
30
There we
shirts?
go. Red herring.
Why do
red
you need
herring.
2 cell phones?
Red
Why do you need
herring.
an iPhone?
Red herring.
Because it's America,
Answer the
damn it.
fucking question.
It's fucking America.
Why do you need?
And you should be able to
why
get what
do you need
want.
a fucking AR-15? Why do you need a weapon of war, a weapon designed to kill many people in a very short period of time?
Because you never
to protect
know.
your house.
I'm gonna tell you why. You never know when the aliens are fucking coming.
No,
and let me tell you something,
sound like
people.
a maniac.
The aliens are coming. And when those fucking aliens are coming, wouldn't you want to have you an automatic assault rifle to shoot them off?
Do you not know that aliens are not fucking susceptible to bullets? You can't kill an alien with bullets.
How do you know that? Have you met one?
How do you know I'm not one?
I met one.
How do you know I'm not one?
I met an alien.
I am
I
one.
met that fucking alien right on MLK.
I think you got raped by one.
And a nigga shot him. And he died. It was an alien.
This is what happens when you try to argue with a motherfucker.
I swear.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shit.
Here's the time I do wish I had an AR-15 is when this time of year rolls around, the end of January, next to the last week in January, when this weekend rolls, rather it's the middle of January, and Dr. King's holiday comes up, and I see hood promoters putting up flyers with Dr. King's image on it.
Damn, that shit is...
With Glorilla and the City Girls superimposed right behind
God.
him, and they're advertising, hey, it's King weekend. Club shootout. The party starts at 10 o'clock.
Like we
DJ ankle monitor on the ones and twos.
Bro, that shit is ridiculous.
$10 hookahs. And they got Dr. King in between motherfucking Young Miami and Glorilla.
Oh, God.
You know what? That's when I wish I had an AR-15 to go and gun down the motherfuckers who make these flyers. Like, stop putting Dr. King's image on these party flyers.
Don't do that shit.
He's not, if he was alive, he wouldn't be there, okay?
I don't even
And he don't support this bullshit that y'all doing.
Yeah.
But it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Somebody was asking me they do all, but y'all got a comedy show in celebration of King Day, right?
It has nothing to do with King Day. It's the Miami Comedy Festival.
On King Weekend.
It's on King Weekend, but that's not in any of the
y'all gonna be
advertisements.
talking about dick and pussy on
It's not
Dr.
on-
King's
it's not in-
Day.
it-
So what's the difference, Kay?
Dr. King had a dick and he liked pussy. What's the problem? Dr. King had bitches.
They're gonna be dancing.
Now let's
and dick and
get that
pussy
straight.
and
Dr. King had
down.
bitches.
He did have some hoes.
Dr. King had
That's
some
true.
hoes. He was a young preacher.
Yeah.
He was the nigga. Let me tell you something.
You know what? When I
If you
visited,
can get a nation of millions to follow
Hey,
you,
let me tell you
you
something.
gonna have hoes.
When I visited King Center, you know where he was shot. You know the bedroom is still there with the glass.
Yeah, he wasn't shot. You talking about the
With
Lorraine
the King
Motel.
Center, the Lorraine Motel.
Yeah.
So I visited that. So the room where he was at, the bed is there.
Wait a minute, nigga.
There's a
you
bitch
confusing
under
people. You talking about the goddamn
the Lorraine Motel
in
upstairs
Memphis.
in Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went there.
Right.
Not the King Center, but the Civil Rights Museum.
Yeah,
So I went there. You know where the room is, the bedroom
Right.
shit is?
I've been there.
I think I saw like they had a bitch with the covers up and her eyes were showing under the
bitch
bed.
was in
like,
the room when he got
yeah,
shit.
like it's some nails and shit. That is fucked
That's
up.
kind of disrespectful.
I mean, but
I think you lying because bitches didn't
but
get their nails done in
but come
50.
on. I mean, if any guy should have been allowed to cheat on their wife, shouldn't it be Dr. King?
Come
I
on
mean,
now.
give me a fucking break.
Exactly.
I mean, for what Dr. King has done and did help people and the
deserves
stress
it,
he was under, the man died at what, 38?
39.
He deserved all the pussy ever. And
Not
I
all
want
the
to
pussy.
shout
Not
out.
all the pussy. He deserved to have a couple of hoes.
I want to shout out to the hoes. We never seem to give the hoes of the civil rights movement any
respect.
type of respect.
the ones who was fucking King, Abernathy,
Yes, who gave them
Jesse
that
Jack.
release.
You know Jesse had bitches.
Jesse had hoes.
Yeah.
These bitches gave them that release, and there needs to be a wall of fame for them.
So who? All right.
So some of y'all great
so
grandmamas was fucking these
we
men.
respect and so we honor Rosa Parks. We honor obviously Coretta Scott King. We honor Fannie Lou Hamer. We honor.
Yeah.
But what about the hoes that was keeping these niggas going?
That was behind the scenes. If we need
Niggas was marching to Selma.
So I think I want to do a documentary on that.
The hoes behind the civil rights movement.
Yeah, we go to some nursing homes.
The hoes of the civil, because they out there.
Yeah, we could go to the nursing homes and interview some of them.
And they need to be they need to come on out.
It's time.
And get their shine. Get your shine on.
Time. And thank you,
it's
ladies.
Some old red bitch. It's some old red bone bitches.
Why they gotta be red? Like I'm not.
All them side hoes.
See, I think you have a color complex.
No, them side.
I mean, they could be
back
all colors.
Dude, you think it is 1960s?
Yeah,
niggas was feeling them red bones.
But then there was some white hoes too. Definitely some white hoes.
You think King might have had a white bitch? Now that's sacrilegious.
No, the fuck it ain't.
See, now you being disrespectful.
Shit.
Dr. King didn't have no white bitch.
Do you know, like, when you think about them
you
old
know how
black...
fly that would be though if a white bitch came out and said she was
when
King
you
side
think about this, right? During segregation and Jim Crow,
right,
and you a black man, how hot it is to get some white pussy.
Oh, God.
Because it's almost
that
like...
would have been the icing on
this
the
is
fucking cake.
Fucking forbidden fruit and...
Right.
And
You're the
this
ultimate...
white pussy is...
Think about it. At that point, he was the... In the eyes of white racist America, he was the ultimate nigga.
Oh.
He was the ultimate symbol of niggerdom. Oh. And for him to be fucking one of their finest, oh, my God.
Yeah, Dr. King.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fuck me with that righteous dick,
Give
Dr.
me that
King.
Big fucking civil rights hammer.
It's not the content. It's not the color of your skin. It's the content of your character. Oh my God.
Where in the fuck are we going?
Was he
with
reciting
this
that
show
speech while he was hitting that pussy?
Oh yes, he was. From the heightening Alleghenies of Georgia to
the red clay hills of Mississippi.
Go ahead and put these balls in your mouth.
Have a dream.
Oh, yes.
Especially when you're hitting that shit from the back.
Come on.
He was hitting that shit from the back doing that speech.
Tearing that ass up, dude.
I would pay money to see that video.
You know what? I was
Dr. King hitting the white girl from the back doing I Have a Dream
have you
speech.
Ever
That's
seen,
not disrespectful at all.
Am I creeped out if I want to watch slave porn?
Yeah, that's
a little hot, right?
No.
You a slave in the field and
slave fucking the
slave
master.
Yeah,
that's
slave
hot.
master. Wow.
That's out there. Oh, that's out. You can pull that up. You can definitely pull that up. Oh yeah, you can definitely pull that shit up.
Oh, we ain't supposed to be doing this now, Missy Ma'am.
Oh,
Come on over here. Come here. Come here, you black.
I don't know if we should be doing this, ma'am.
Yeah, that's out there.
Oh boy.
Go on Pornhub and search it.
Well, where are we right now? How many minutes we got? Oh damn, we still got time.
That last 8 minutes was so disrespectful.
What last 8 minutes?
Talking about Dr. King and them hoes. And
fuck it.
That shit was disrespectful.
Fuck it, man. That's what it is.
That might have been the most disrespectful thing we've done.
Right. Well, we don't really have much to cancel.
I'm not ashamed. Yeah.
That's one thing for sure. Yeah. We don't even have careers really to cancel just yet.
Yeah,
so
I can't get canceled.
We can keep on fucking going.
Well,
what else is going on, dude? Like, what the fuck else is happening in the world? Let's take a look here, see what's going on.
It was something I wanted to run past you. I gotta remember what it was. I'm fucking sleepy, man. My wife woke me up last night.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about being married, like, I'm a mean sleeper. Like, I don't like to be fucked with when I'm asleep. Like, once I doze off, especially in the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes, do not fuck with me.
What
because
about
I wake up
you
mean.
You don't want a spoon?
Man, she reached over. She got it because she watching TV late, and she came and got in the bed. My head was in between two pillows. I had one pillow at the bottom, one pillow at the top. My head was in that motherfucker like an ice cream sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was in that spot. Goddamn, one leg curled. I was in that spot. And all I remember, all I could feel, I felt her touching my arm or kind of pulling on my arm in some sense. Now, I don't know whether she was trying to climb, like put her head, but I instinctively did my arm like that. I jerked my arm.
Ugh.
And she was like, "What was that for?"
Oh.
I was just saying good night. I'm like, what? I'm like, I couldn't hear you. I had the pillow over my head, and I didn't know what you were saying. Why are you hollering at me? I'm not hollering. I'm saying you woke me up. I'm startled. I didn't know what you were saying to me. Well, why did you jerk your arm? What is wrong? Who don't?
How do you, speaking of that, because that was, I don't, I mean,
I'm like, oh my God, man. I said, are we really doing this right now?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? I just want to go back to sleep.
This is a boring topic. Listen.
I'm just saying, it's
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. How do you feel about that? That was a real fucking dumpster fire of shit. That
I don't give a fuck about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Don't they make your ass itch every time they come and complain?
No,
what the fuck?
I get offended by people that give a fuck about these two people.
But they keep popping up.
She's a fucking D-list actress. I never heard of this heifer before she married this dude. And he's just fucking annoying. I don't care about the royal family. I don't care about Prince Harry. I don't care about Prince William. I don't care about King Charles. Fuck them all.
Would you leave your kingdom behind for some pussy?
I don't even know what a fucking kingdom is. Did they take money away from him?
He said his brother tried to fight him.
Did they take money away from him?
But I think Meghan Markle from Compton. I think if my brother bought a bitch home from Compton and tried to
Did they take money from Harry when he gave away his kingdom? Did they take money from him?
I don't know.
Or do he got money left? If you got money left, why do you care?
Yeah.
Y'all can have a fucking kingdom. Give me the loot. Yeah. Let me walk away from this bitch with $20 million. I'm good.
That's real.
I'm just saying, that's just another dude. He's annoying. First of all, people with that accent irritate the fuck out of me. I hate that British accent.
Why don't you like British accents?
It just annoys me.
What do you mean it annoys you?
It annoys me.
The British accent is one of
especially
the most superb accents.
The royal family. Anything involving the royal family bothers me. Because I don't understand why black people talk about that. And they talk about this Meghan Markle chick like we knew who the fuck she was. Like he married Halle Berry. Like we didn't know who the fuck she was before he met her.
That is very mean, I would say.
Did you ever hear about her before he met her? Hell no.
Hey, old chap.
No.
I think what you're saying about Meghan was...
She's a D-list actress.
Hey, well.
Bitch was somewhere between Lauren London and that big eyed bitch who was who people used to think was Tisha Campbell.
I don't know who.
Was that big bitch with the wide mouth with all them goddamn teeth?
I don't know who you talking about.
You know, she was in Booty Call and all them little. She was in all the nigga movies.
I don't.
Dog, you know who this bitch is. She looked like a great value Tisha Campbell.
I don't know.
She's a wide mouth bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, bitch. Got a wide ass mouth with all them teeth. She never really made it. She never really made it over that hump.
Damn.
Yeah. That's Meghan Markle between her and Lauren London. And where the fuck is Lauren London career right now?
Man, I
What's
don't
she
know.
doing?
It's hard in Hollywood.
What's she doing?
It's hard, bro. You got to do podcasts and do your own shit. Do some TikToks.
And then that other one with the big eyes. Where the fuck she at?
I don't fucking know.
Not it was Lauren London. It was like a whole little group of them. Who was the other little cute one? Who was in the movie with fucking Lauren London? And who's the other little cute black chick? You got Regina Hall. Like Regina Hall doing good. Regina Hall stay working.
Yeah, she good.
Taraji good. She stay working.
But I mean, that's the game, though. I mean, fuck, everybody can't win.
You think Lauren London sat down too long after Nipsey died? She should have jumped back out there and tried to do something. But she was just doing nigga shit though.
But dude,
she never really crossed over. And I fuck with Lauren London. Did she have a baby with Lil Wayne?
When it comes to all that acting in Hollywood shit, bro, you just rolling the dice, man. It's just a game of chance.
Did Lauren London have a baby with Lil Wayne? Didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, it's all a game of chance. You don't know. I don't think any of them know.
She had a baby with Lil Wayne before she got with Nip.
Yeah.
So her baby with Wayne is older now.
Yeah. Yeah, he older. Yeah, that baby older.
Damn.
So Mariah Carey just filed for full custody.
Yeah, she said Nick's a slut and she don't want her kids around that bullshit.
How do you feel about that? Do you think she did the right thing?
I mean, she did what she felt like she needed to do. I think she's probably and a lot of times I don't side with the mothers in these situations, but I think in her case, yeah, that mother he seemed kind of thrown off. Something going on with him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my fucking kids with him.
Yeah, because you got two, and then she probably don't know all the mamas and all them
you don't want to
kids
be involved
is
with
coming
all them
around.
people. Yeah.
Ew.
And then you got out of all them other babies, you got probably one or two of them mamas that want their kids affiliated with Mariah kids and want to try to slick, get them over there on some play date type shit.
So they
and Mariah like, you motherfuckers ain't coming to y'all ain't coming to my house. Like, no, I'm not dealing with
I could not imagine.
She probably done cussed it. I would love to be a fly on the wall when she had conversation with him.
Oh God,
She probably was like,
I
Nick.
could not imagine that baby mama drama that motherfucker going through, bro. Like,
And people think because he got money, he
fuck
ain't
that
going
shit.
through it. Dude, just being involved. Like, if you a dude, like, I got a partner. He got a bunch of bitches, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga, I don't see how you deal with all these hoes.
you say you got a partner with a bunch of it.
I got a homeboy.
How long y'all been fucking?
Nigga, partner.
Oh.
Ending with an A, not a partner that ends in
Okay.
ER.
I didn't know.
No, I got a homie.
Okay.
This nigga got bitches. And he keep adding more bitches to it. And he like fucking young hoes and shit. I'm like, nigga, how do you not just be annoyed all the time?
I ain't,
bitches
bro.
calling you, texting you, they want shit. I'm like, nigga, why are you doing this?
I'm on a mission. I ain't even thinking about
I'm
no
like,
hoes.
nigga.
I'm on
Nigga,
a
you ain't
fucking.
supposed to be thinking about hoes.
I'm on a goddamn mission.
We
dude.
married. We ain't thinking about nobody but our
I'm
wives.
trying to fucking get to the M.
All
son.
the fuck I'm thinking
I'm
about.
I'm trying to get to an M. I gotta hit an M, baby.
Trying to
In
get
the
to
next
an M.
2 years, goddamn. But what?
Trying to touch that M, nigga.
I'm not fucking playing, dog.
All right, man.
All right, it's
That
that
motherfucking
shit
M.
takes fun. That's why you have to be serious and show up to these fucking podcasts on time.
That's why you gotta play.
We're
Hey,
building a fucking business.
That's
here.
why I'm leaving here and
That's
I'm
what I
buying me
told
some lottery
Joe
tickets.
before you walked in. I said we gotta sow seeds. Remember, Joe? I was telling you
yeah,
that
you gotta
shit?
sow seeds. That's
Stop forgetting.
my
this
motto.
is serious.
That's my motto. Sow seeds.
So look, how
So I'm
much?
about to go sow some seeds and buy these lottery tickets.
So let
About
me
to buy
ask you
3
this,
of them.
because I like to talk about like radio, right?
Yeah.
How many listeners do y'all really have?
Nigga, I don't know.
And how many of y'all think they lying about?
Nigga, I don't know.
Because I don't like.
I never think about that.
Do you
shit.
know anybody that listens to any morning shows?
People who know me? They listen.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because they be telling me
I
about
think
shit.
they're lying.
They tell me the shit, and I read like a lot of the comments and shit on all our social medias, and people talk about it. Like, dude, there's a core group of people that's always gonna be there.
Okay.
It's just like there's a core group of people that's always gonna watch ABC, NBC,
what
and
is y'all
CBS.
demographic? Do you think y'all
20
are even touching?
It's we're in the urban AC, which is adult contemporary, so that's like 25-54.
I don't believe y'all have any 25-year-old.
Oh fuck no.
I don't think
they
y'all
s-
have any.
I think the motherfuckers
25.
start at 32.
No,
I think they
I
started
think
at 32,
them motherfuckers
33.
are all in their 50s, bro.
Nah,
I think it's 50 and up, bro.
not all in their 50s.
Shit.
Not all in their 50s. No.
Well, maybe because I guess people be at work and they just had a radio
I mean,
playing.
dude, people listen. They don't listen to the whole fucking. Like, people might listen for 30 minutes at a time or 8 minutes here and 10 minutes. Like, people are moving around between 6 and 10 in the morning. People are doing shit. Unless you got an hour-long commute to go to work, people are doing shit.
But it seems like after the pandemic, people don't even go to work anymore. They
Yeah.
just walk downstairs.
I mean, dude, the model has definitely changed. The model has definitely changed. I'm gonna ride it until I don't. Whether it's whether I pull the plug on them or they pull the plug on me. I feel like that time is sooner rather that is coming sooner rather than later. And so I'm just trying to prepare myself for when that time comes. In the meantime, I'm about to go on this motherfucking comedy tour and do
Oh, yes.
what the fuck I'm doing.
Tell them about your
The Royal Comedy Tour, royalcomedytour.com. Find out when we're going to be in a city near you. I'm definitely doing that. Going to be in Miami, Florida. Although technically the Hard Rock is not really in Miami. It's between Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
Wait, are
So
y'all
I'm gonna be
doing
in
2
Miami
shows
Gardens.
in Miami?
One show. It's a Miami Comedy Festival. It's not part of the Royal Tour. The Miami Comedy Festival is it's a 2-night event. So one night is the old school comics, us, and then the next night is the DC and Carlos and them, like the younger generation of comics gonna be on this Saturday night.
Wow. So
No,
how
on
many
Sunday night.
comics per show? Is it 8 comics?
No. On my show, it's myself, Don Curry, Bruce, Arnez J, Big Mac, and some more. So 6. So,
Last time I did that shit, I did it with DC Young Fly, Malik S.
see y'all the young guns, man.
No,
You young
nigga,
niggas,
no,
man.
nigga was me, DC, Malik, Bill Bellamy, Lunel, Bruce,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know who else was on that motherfucker, but that was like the last time I did that.
Good
shit.
thing about it is I get to go first.
Oh, you getting it on? You getting it?
I get the sweet spot. I get to go first. The motherfuckers ain't been beat over the head. They ain't been wore out. They can't be like, you know,
who this motherfucker?
yeah, who this motherfucker is.
Who this motherfucker? I call over who this bitch ass nigga. See that bitch ass nigga.
Nah, but they know me in Florida. Our number one our top rated markets are in South Florida.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you
Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm
should
Beach.
kill.
I always do well in Miami. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but I always do well in South Florida.
Have you played that new improv?
They fuck with me. Daniel Beach, yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
Well, I will be at the Arlington Draft House February 24th and 25th. That's pretty much all I got on the books right now. I don't know. Whatever. And then
We got a Netflix special that we're going to be filming in the summer. Me and LaVar. We're going to call it the Flip Flop Tour. One of us is going to have on no shirt. The other one going to have on no pants. So we're going to be on stage at the same time doing fucking material. And now that I put that out there, somebody probably going to do that shit. That shit going to kill. That shit going to kill.
So the one with no pants on, are we naked?
No, you're going to have on...
We bottomless?
I'm like a G-string.
Nigga.
You gonna Winnie the Pooh that shit. You gonna have on like a T-shirt and some tighty whities.
Now he talking about his stripper day. He reliving his stripper day.
A T-shirt and some tighty whities, and the other one just gonna be shirtless like Bert Kreischer.
Oh gosh,
that's the most bizarre shit ever. Like, what the fuck is that about?
You
have you met him before?
I never met him.
What is that about?
That's what they like. That's what his audience like.
A black comedian could never get away with that shit.
Well, he would get booed.
A black
if you
comedian
was black and you came out of that bitch with no shirt off.
You know what we talking about? Bert Kreischer. He's a stand-up.
You don't know who Bert Kreischer is?
He's a stand-up middle-aged white dude, and he does every show.
If you were black and you
with
came
no
out,
fucking shirt,
bro. If you were black and came out like Bert fucking Kreischer,
he looks like you. As a matter of fact,
I know this guy. I haven't seen this stuff.
Bro, if you come out as a black guy with no shirt, they will boo the
they will
fuck out of you, dog.
Dude, you won't.
Cause the nigga in the crowd be like, man, what the fuck, nigga? I done came out, nigga. I spent this motherfucker $7,500. Bitch ass nigga, I ain't got no shirt on, man. Fuck you, nigga.
Dude, he does specials. He do all this shit with no shirt, and I don't know what the fuck started that.
I don't know. I guess that's his thing, bro. I don't know. Shout out to Bert. Listen.
It works.
If it work, it work. Let that shit fly. Shit.
It's just weird.
We got some weird shit in black comedy too, motherfuckers watch. Some of them watching anything now.
Shout out to Gerard Carmichael who hosted the Golden Globes.
Oh wow, did you see that?
Yeah, no, I don't watch Gerard Carmichael. I would just.
I'm
more entertained by watching you scroll through your phone right now than I am watching Gerard Carmichael.
That shit was rough, goddammit. I was like, woo.
And I don't shit on other comics.
Yeah, but it was rough. It was a little rough.
I just don't get. I don't get him, and like I said, I don't shit on other comics because
it was just rough.
I don't get him.
I think any comic can have a bad night, but that shit.
How do you
bomb?
But was it a bomb? Was it a?
I don't know what it was.
I just don't get him. I don't.
It was like
I don't get the appeal. I don't understand the fucking appeal.
It was like, hi. Yeah. So I've been sitting here to host, and I'm hosting because I'm black.
And this is how quiet the room was.
No. They actually got chuckles because I think the girl was holding the sign that said "laugh."
Laugh, motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know how they raise the sign.
Yeah, people who ain't never been to a live taping of a comedy show, they got audience fluffers that make the audience laugh.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't. You know, to each
I just
his
don't
own
get it,
with
man.
this
Hey,
shit.
man.
I'm sure people watch me and say I fucking suck all the time.
I said that last night.
Bro, I was killing. You out your damn mind.
You was killing what?
You don't think I had a good set?
You was killing time.
No, the fuck I wasn't.
You was not killing.
No?
You was not killing.
Really?
And I'm a huge fan of yours.
I thought I was doing well. I wasn't getting no laughs. I heard laughs.
I was embarrassed for you.
Damn. I mean, I did not know. Well, thank you. I guess I bombed. Hey.
You was cool. You was all right.
Damn.
You was all right. I've seen you do better, but you was all right, though.
I mean, man,
I had the left-handed compliment. I mean, I've seen, but I done seen you really rip that motherfucker. But you know, shit, last night was great, though. No. I was telling my son because he was riding with me last night. I was telling him. I said, you gotta understand. I said, this is not the room we go to for big laughs. I said, so you're not gonna hear nobody in here just like die.
Sometimes I said made this room.
Oh yeah, I've had those nights in there too. I said, this is where we just kind of work out, and sometimes the crowd is lively, sometimes they kind of monitor. You hit him with a couple of body blows. You hit him with a couple of body blows, man. And you didn't record none of that shit, did you?
Bro, my fucking camera died.
So you recorded all them other trash ass motherfuckers and didn't get yourself?
No.
Damn.
Ain't that some shit? Because, bro, after I got hit in the back, I still went in there, man. I had my motherfucking Tito's and cranberry. And I rocked out. Fuck it. It's what it
was
is,
good, though. Nah, it was cool.
But you would tell me if I bombed. Always be honest with me.
Nah.
Tell me I ain't
but
shit.
it was cool. You gave me a couple of things I'm going to use this weekend. On that note,
we gonna wrap this up, man. 2 Virgos in the mic, man. We're out. Take care.